a good time.
People are going to remember you for that catch, but how would you like to be remembered? I mean, is it the catch? Is it the way you conducted yourself?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's what you do on the field, but it's also what you do off the field. And just like remember, this guy had fun on the field, was a good teammate, and really just loved playing the game. And not a guy who kind of saw it as a burden, but a guy who just really enjoyed it.
And coming from Little Soccer High School,
Yeah,
here you are.
exactly. Yeah.
Cool. All right, thanks.
All right, no, I'm still here, Hunter. Sorry, I'm late. Is it fun to now think that camp is over and you get to concentrate on a game in Furman?
Yeah, no, it is, but I still feel like we have a lot of work left. I mean, the work is not done by any means. We still have a good week and a half. Some things we have to kind of touch up on, and personally things I have to touch up on. So I have to try to get open against that guy. He's giving me fits. But yeah, I mean, just some things got to improve. But it's good to have it wrapped up, and I feel like it's a good camp.
Do you feel like this offense will be better this year than it was last year? And where have you seen improvement?
I mean, it's tough to say. We haven't played any games yet.
Sure.
I feel like we had a really good offense last year. We did a lot of things well. Kind of was unique. It kind of hadn't been our staple, or kind of what we've done in the past, but it worked for us. I mean, I don't think anybody's too upset. Obviously, we wanted to finish better, but I don't think anybody's too upset with winning the AC championship and getting to the playoff. I thought we had a good year last year offensively, but obviously we can improve on some things.
Speak to what you've seen from Cornell so far. He seems to be one of the veterans who's maybe taking his game.
Yeah, he gets better and better every year. Just strong. I mean, he's probably the most physical guy we got at receiver, and he can use that to his advantage. And whether it's a return game or on those screen plays or running downfield, holding the line, I think his biggest advantage he has is just his physicality and being able to be a big receiver.
One of the things that Coach Scott said after one of the scrimmages is that he could see 9 different guys playing receiver. Yeah. How much does that kind of make you salivate, but also kind of put the pressure on to make sure that you make the most of every rep?
Yeah, for sure. It takes the pressure off of everyone, because I guess it adds a little more pressure, because if you don't perform, you're going to get outplayed. But you can go 100% that rep and know that, all right, if I come out, then someone else can go back in and do a great job. So you don't coast. You don't kind of take your foot off the pedal. So I like it from that aspect.
Does it make it different, the fact that you've had to rotate 3 different guys in and catch balls from 3 different guys? Has that made it difficult?
Not really, because all 3 do a great job of, I mean, they all know the system. They all know where the ball needs to go. And it's our job to run the route. It's their job to get us the ball. So.
Is there a more popular guy in the room? Is there someone who you think you'd want to have the job more than the other?
No.
He likes me.
As a veteran on this team, what has differentiated this year from years past, if anything, in camps?
Each year is a different obstacle and a different kind of storyline. This has been a good camp. I feel like it's been shorter. Maybe with the new NCAA rules, I guess we had a couple practice shorter, but it's been good. It's something different about this team. I know the storyline is the defense. Usually it's the offense since I've been here, but we like that as an offense, and we're excited to prove some people wrong.
I just asked Isaiah, I said, is there one freshman this caught your eye in camp? And he said Justin Ross. Mm-hmm. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, no, Justin and DK, but Justin's done an unbelievable job. He's a lot like T as far as how big he is and go get balls downfield. But we recruit well. Every guy we put out there as a freshman does pretty good.
Is there one play besides the catch in Death Valley where Justin's kind of wowed you a little bit?
I'm trying to think. I don't have the best of memory sometimes. I mean, I think he's a lot like Mike, where he makes so many of them that you just kind of forget. And so I think he does a good job of making us forget about one specific catch.
Where do you think your game has taken its biggest leap?
I think just my knowledge of the game. Sometimes I can feel myself playing a little slower because I'm trying to think what the safety structure is doing. So I got to improve in that aspect, playing faster. But just the overall knowledge of the game, not only what kind of the safeties are doing, but what we're trying to accomplish with an offense, when we're protected from the offensive line, and when I need to who I need to let know who's blitzing, whether it's the tackle or running back or quarterback. Just overall knowledge, because the more you know, the faster you can play.
Is there a particular guy you've kind of taken under your wing as far as whether it's on the young guys or even either of the freshmen?
I mean, one of my good friends is Will Sweeney, and he's had a phenomenal camp. He really has. If you ask anybody, I'm not just saying that. He's done a great job, and so I try to help him, and he comes and he helps me with releases and just rerouting people. He's taught me a lot this camp.
Not just because he's the coach's son.
No, not at all. Just because he's a cool guy.
Kelly was saying you've done a lot of fun activities, including some karaoke and stuff. What have you learned about some of your teammates throughout the process, and how have you guys kind of come together as a team through those kind of fun activities?
Yeah, we had Club All In every year during camp. And just the personality of some of the guys. Sometimes you think, like a KJ Henry, well, I guess he's kind of over the top, but like a Darnell Jeffries, you think he's kind of reserved, doesn't really say much. He gets a mic in his hand, and he's having a good time and cracking jokes. So very outgoing, just kind of the personalities of everybody.
As a veteran guy, do you like the transition from camp to game day, game week preparation, and now you're kind of starting to focus in on the season ahead, and not just the big picture?
I mean, obviously you love camp because it's a time to get better, and you know you need a push, and that's a time where you kind of find yourself as an offense and find yourself as a team. But yeah, we're ready to turn the page and get ready for Furman. You can only go against Kayvon and Isaiah so many times before you're ready for someone else. So.
Is it nice to be getting the respect nationally? The AP poll comes out yesterday, and there you are, #2, getting 18 first place votes. You're no longer trying to catch people's eye. People know how good you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, but I know Coach Sweeney always says worthless as paper's written on. It's something that we know instead of we're looking, maybe think we're a little, I'm trying to think how else to say this. Just blanked. I was thinking about the watermelon. What was the question?
Just you're getting that respect. Second now, 18 first place votes. People know who you are.
Yeah. So now we're the target. I mean, for everyone, we're everyone's biggest game. That's where I was trying to go with it. And so when we go to Texas A&M, we're the biggest game. When we play Furman, we're the biggest game of the year. And so it's a different advantage or a different obstacle every week that presents itself.
You spoke of knowledge of the game. What does Hunter Renfrow know now that he didn't know 3 years ago?
It's a long season. It's fun. Stay fun in the moment. Every game, like I said, I go back to my freshman year, which seemed forever ago, but I was just out there playing. But every single game had its own storyline, especially that first year. I think Louisville, it was a Thursday night game. It was a huge game. Next week it was Notre Dame. It was a hurricane. And kind of just every game was its own storyline. And so as a player, you just kind of be able to appreciate every week.
A few weeks ago, Cleveland was